Hello Pisces, and welcome to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. I would like to welcome all the new subscribers. Wow, you guys are great. I would like to thank all of my current subscribers who have been with me for a long time. As always, sending a lot of love and light to all of you. I'm going to do just a freestyle reading is what I usually do. Every once in a while I throw in something specific, but yeah, a lot of messages coming in from Spirit these days, and I feel very good giving you that information. And yeah, we're just gonna get on with it. I'm gonna pick some oracle cards out for you, Pisces. Let's see what we can get here today. Okay. Let's see. These are spirit messages, so that's what it's called, spirit messages. I'll put links below in the comment if you're interested in any of the cards. They're affiliate links, so it helps this channel as well. You watching helps this channel as well. I post twice a day, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. So there's a lot of content here as well on the channel. I have a playlist that's called Everything Pisces. It's got everything, or this just in. There's a lot of stuff you can be looking at, okay? So if this one doesn't resonate with you, or you're in the mood to watch another, because my readings are general, but they're really about inspiring and motivating Pisces. So there might be a lot in there that you just want to take a look at, okay? You got the gratitude card. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Well, if you've been here for a while, you know this, Pisces, that vibing high in gratitude will get you whatever you want. You know what? I am living proof of that. Yeah, not always was grateful, but since I've been very mindful of it in my life, a lot of good things have happened. I'm not saying no bad things will ever happen to you again, but it sure makes it easier when it does, because when you live grateful every day for no matter what, big or small, when the bad things happen, you can not, I'm not saying that you can't, like, have a bad moment, but it gets easier to maybe go back to being grateful later, okay? Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to take the 7 energies oracles here. Let's see what we can pull out from this. This is a nice deck. It's very beautiful. I just saw a card go by, the 14 with the heart. This one here. It's so pretty. Hasn't come out yet. I've gotten it a few times from a friend who does readings for me. She's pulled out that one for me. I hope that at one point it comes out for you too, Pisces. I think it's called Uncaged Heart. If you have this deck, go read it up. It's really gorgeous. Alright, can I have a card for Pisces, please? Sacred Reverence. Wow. Oh, wow. A heart and a key. I've been talking about keys and keys and keys in the last, I don't know, it feels like forever now. So, let's see here. Sacred Reverence. Beautiful. They're so beautiful. The imagery is just, it takes you there, doesn't it? Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence. Joyful living, exploring possibilities with curiosity, spiritual passion, manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Wow. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony, and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. Okay, Pisces, this is the real stuff, okay? This is what I've been talking about. This is a message that's been coming through for the last couple of days now. When my major message to you as a light worker, to light workers, in other words, you, is that we are so much more than the sum of our parts. Okay? You are being handed a key, and you are being asked to see the whole picture. And that means that Spirit, what I do right now, it is all accessible to you. We are much more than just touch, smell, sight, sound. We are also awareness and perception. Okay, those are the senses that you cannot see, but they are there. Intuition, they are all there. Okay, so we separate them all, but they're actually a complete package. They're senses that we do not use. We are a whole. Okay, we are a complete unit, but we have been taught very human ways, not spiritual human ways, which is wrong. It needs to be corrected. This is why we are going on this path right now. I'm going to keep saying it in many different ways as I know how to make sure that this is getting through to everybody. I'm going to pull some cards now. Spirit, what else would you like to add with this? Let's do a 4 card. A 4 card. What's going on right now? Your challenges. Message from Spirit and the outcome. Let's do that. Okay. What's going on right now? The Magician. We are developing our magic. We are realizing all the components that I was talking about is much more than just fire, water, emotions, and energy. The energy part of it is coming into play now. I'm going to put this here because I'm going to clarify them with this after. I'm just going to put that there for now. We are discovering that we have much more than we know, or that we are tapping into. That is the big thing. We're not tapping into it, okay? Or we think we know. We go, yeah, I know about that. But we don't. Here's the balance, okay? Your challenge position is you're trying to find a balance of what this means, okay? When you've lived a certain way for so long and you haven't really gotten, like, you haven't gotten the education or the teachings that have been, I believe this was taught at some point. I feel it inside of my heart, but something happened. Either we weren't ready, or just it was forgotten, or things changed, and this was all somehow. It's almost like it feels like there was a veil or a mask put on it, and it was allowed to remain for this long. But that's done. And now, for those of us who have come to that reality, who have been told the secret, we are more than the sum of just of what we seek and feel, hear, touch, smell, taste, etc. We are perception, we're intuition, we're awareness, okay? We're coming into this, but it's to marry this together, to find that balance, that temperance between the two, okay? But it's finding the patience too, okay? To let those angel guides help, to let divine intervention come in, to find balance between everything. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit hard. Message from Spirit. The Hermit and the Five of Wands. Okay. Look at you reaching for the light. And look at you going internally for perspective. Okay? Look at you. Okay? The light of knowledge is here with the Hermit. When you see the regular Rider-Waite, he's holding it up, but there's a light emanating from you, Pisces. Okay? And you're starting to see it. You know that this light's here, but your light is starting to shine. Look at that. You've reached for the fire, okay? Unafraid. You're reaching for the fire, and that's what Spirit is saying. You're unafraid, and you're going internally, and it's starting to get through. It's starting to make sense, okay? All right. So now I'm going to pull the outcome. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We have the Devil. It's the death and rebirth, okay? The death of an old way of thinking and a brand new way, a fresh start. So beautiful. So beautiful. I'm going to pull clarifiers, but honestly, there's none needed here. This is as clear as it can get, and it gets clearer every day. Like I said, something big is coming, and it is coming our way. I mean, it is really making its way to us, so that a lot of us are going to feel like we've just been hit with an epiphany. Epiphany. Yes, something shocking revealed, okay? Something that's come to light. Something that puts everything together. Something that makes sense, okay? Alright, so the Four of Pentacles came out. In the past, we've had possessiveness and control over things. We're going to be learning to let go, okay, of that way of thinking, okay? The reason that we have it's because it's given us stability, okay, with the Emperor. It made us feel safe and secure, but it's a false sense of security, okay? Where security is in the magic right here. It's in your magic. You carry it with you. You carry everything you need within you, okay? It's not outside of you, it's inside of you. Okay, this is what this is saying right here. Okay, Queen of Cups with the Temperance card. Absolutely. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is emotionally balanced. She knows how to take care of stuff, okay? She's mature and sensitive, introspective, a dreamer, a listener. How to see things in different points of view. And this is what you need with Temperance, okay? The energy of the Queen of Cups is what you need for that challenge that you're about to meet. A very open way of thinking, a very open mind. So keep that in mind, okay? So this is challenge. This is your challenge, okay? Your challenges is to know that you have the magic, and you do. You're starting to realize you do have the magic in you. But it's to move away from the old way of thinking, the old way of doing, to move away from the greedy ego, Okay? We need ego on the planet to survive, but it's a different kind of ego that we need. There's that Four of Cups. Okay? We've almost been in a state of stagnancy on this planet, and people have been withdrawing from the way the world's been going. Okay? And they're starting to daydream. But they've also they've felt disconnected from, like, just the physical realm where we live. There has to be more, okay? There has to be more. It's that light that you're reaching for, Pisces, right there. That light in the Five of Wands there. And you know what? Before I used to see that people are falling away here and you're the one, but this is more than that now. This is people who get up and they keep trying, okay? They're not failing. They're having a hard time to get there, but they keep trying. So they're really not failing. There's a real movement, and we are all part of it, absolutely. With the Fool and the reconnecting to spirit, reconnecting to the past. And this time, it's not someone, it's the past. It's where we come from, where we've always come from, okay? In this realm, we think in terms of past and future. We're very linear. So that's why they're giving us this card. This is reconnecting to the beginning, okay, of how we were. And in essence, it's bringing us on this very new journey, but it is a very old journey. I'm getting that in my head. This is nothing new. This is something we know at the core of our beings, okay? You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, the outcome of this is that we're going to have to persevere. There's still a lot of work to be done, okay? We're nowhere near where we're supposed to be. Nowhere near. But the first step is always the beginning of everything. But you have to take that first step to begin. If you keep looking at it and saying, maybe later, maybe when I have time, you're just making it worse. Not making it worse for the planet, but I mean just making it worse for you. You're just... How can I say this better, Spirit? It sounds terrible. You're just slowing down the process of getting to the clarity of things. And this came out together. And that's it. Page of Swords, my troublemaker. There he is. Okay? You're talking yourself out of moving forward towards this very difficult, not difficult, but change is hard, okay? Change is hard. So you're talking yourself out of this clarity, this moment in the sun, because the familiar feels easier, and you're talking yourself out of it. The troublemaker, the Page of Swords right here. And this new beginning needs to start with the Ace of Cups. Absolutely. Okay, this is a spiritual growth that needs to happen in the world. There's too much crap, guys. Like, honestly, there's too much crap. The way we have been doing things, there's too much wasted. There's too much wasted. When we come here, we're supposed to learn. But somehow I have the feeling inside of my heart that it's not supposed to be this difficult. Yeah, I'm getting it's not supposed to be this difficult. Okay? We make terrible decisions based on so very little knowledge, or knowledge that we can only substantiate with our limited 5 senses. And that has to end. That has to end. Okay? Alright. Okay, Pisces. I'm going to pull some charms now. I'm sorry, I know I took a break, but the energies are sometimes so strong, and not looking, you are seeing. Okay? We have an apple, a dragon, and glasses. I'm going to start with these glasses. Of course, glasses always speaks to me of seeing the clarity of a situation. Okay? The truth of it. Awareness, intuition, and perception may not be able to see it physically, malleably touch it, but you know it exists, and you know it brings you clarity. We have proof of it over and over again. We just don't really acknowledge it, okay? So this is seeing the truth. I'm going to put that there. Seeing the truth in this situation. Always, always. The dragon. Mythical creatures. But I think in this case, it's always, for me, it means slaying the dragon, okay? That scary thing, that transformation that is so scary. It's time to bring it forth. It's time to begin it. And it's time to put all those fears to rest. Honestly, think it is time to put the fears to rest and invoke the magic that we need, okay, to bring it forward. Okay, the apple, this is an apple. What I'm getting from the apple is that there's there's so much of a more fruitful destination and path and journey ahead for us if we simply let this transformation, and even with the heart here, it looks a little bit like the heart as well in this card in the Ace of Hearts, but where I feel it should go is on this gratitude card. Because I think this is the key. I think this is the beginning. When you start with a grateful heart, okay, you clear out a lot of negative in your brain. And when you clear the negative in your brain, it leaves room for all of this to start entering. So that you start going, there's more to life. I'm not complete. But you are. But why don't I feel complete if I am a complete being? Because there's a part of you that you have not been exploring or looking at. That will bring in the rebirth and the transformation. And when that transformation, a wealth of possibilities will come in, making stuff come to fruition. Okay, so I'm putting it right at the beginning because I do believe that is the beginning of something. Okay, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I did. I really like it. I hope that you have enjoyed it. As I said, I'm more for inspiring you, making you feel that you are well on your journey. You might get a little something different every time you hear these messages because they have me say it in different ways. I guess so that something will strike a chord in some of you at one point to get you moving forward. Thank you so much. A lot of love, a lot of light. Please leave a comment and a like. If you haven't subscribed, do so. You're supporting my channel and I appreciate it. Thank you, Pisces. Take care of yourself. Lots of blessings. Stay safe.